Hey, Duck Boy, first in the house. So, as you can tell by the title, we're gonna do a home run derby today, and the first 6 people that are in the chat get to participate. So, I got Duck Boy, I got Isaac. Isaac, oh, you gotta change that to second, buddy. Duck Boy just barely beat you in. That's all right though. Hey, so I got you two in. As you can tell by the title, the first 6 in are going to get into the game. So let me go ahead and get you guys in. We're going to do a little bit differently today. Because it's a Christmas Eve special, we're going to have more prizes than just to the first place winner. So hopefully that'll get more participation here. If I can get at least 4 more people in the chat, we can get their names into the running. So I got Duck Boy and Isaac F in so far. We're going to give it a few moments to get everybody in. I know it's Christmas Eve. I don't begrudge anybody for not wanting to be here right now and being with their family. I totally get that. And I'm not saying that you guys are dismissing your family for this, but this is definitely a time of season when family comes first. Baseball cards come second. Well, actually, that should always be the case, but especially this time of year. So let's see, we do have, we got 5 people watching. So if we get more people that are just lurking, if they want to jump in, I'm making a mess here. Sorry, guys. I knew this would happen. SSP's in the house. Good for you. You're number 3, Jonathan. I need 3 more to complete the roster, so to speak. And then we'll get cracking. That's why I went ahead and put it in the title of this episode, so the people that get the alerts see that the first 6 people in get a chance to play. And we're going to have more winners than just the main winner. I got more prizes for today. A little bit different. Shaking it up just a little bit for the Christmas holiday. So, Duck Boy, I'm not sure, Duck Boy, if you've played in our home run derby before. I'll explain the rules here in a minute when we get more people in. But really all it takes is for you to say yes, you want to play. And there's no cost involved. It's free. It's just a fun way to get the community together and just hanging out and talking baseball and looking at cards. And the winners, in typical games, the first place person wins the prize. But today, we're going to have more prizes for more people. So I hope that'll entice more people to join in. So hopefully we'll get more people logging in here. We got 5 people watching and 3 people in the chat. So I'll give it a minute for everybody to kind of trickle in here. Excuse me. And excuse me, guys, I'm drinking water, but I'm also dealing with a little bit of scratchy voice today, so just bear with me. You'll pass your prize. Well, Isaac, before you say that, maybe you should take a look at what we have to offer. We're doing something a little bit differently today. Well, here's the deal. The reason I'm asking for 6 participants is I've got 6 prizes. So if you're in the game, you're going to win something. That's what it comes down to. Something will be shipped out to you. And guys, this is small. I'm not a billionaire by any means, and then what I ship my packages in is relatively small, so I can't ship out a whole lot of stuff. But I'm going to ship out at least 6 packages from this home run derby because I want everyone to get a little bit of a Christmas present out of this deal. So, Isaac, I still want to send you something if you win. It'll be something a little bit different. I need 3 more participants, and then I'll go over the rules and the prizes. The game is structured the same, by the way, but the awards are going to be structured a little bit differently. And I also have a kind of a built-in redundancy plan in case the same person places first and second. I've got another idea to handle that scenario as well. How will you mail the things? I use little bubble wrap packages that just go out in regular postal. And another thing, guys, too, is if you want to claim your prize, how will I find the addresses? Well, you'd have to submit them to me, Duck Boy. I'm gonna require that if you want something sent to you, you're gonna have to email me your address. And my address is on my About Me page, my email address. So if and when it comes time to have your prizes sent out, just shoot me an email to kevinscardcollecting@gmail.com. And then hopefully, what's today? Christmas is Wednesday. If the post office is open on Thursday, they should be able to go out by Thursday. Yeah, Isaac, you won before. In fact, it's funny you brought that up. I formulated a list, guys. This is a list of the former Home Run Derby champs. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games before, and we've not had a single repeat winner. So that's pretty phenomenal because we've had the same people participate, but we've always had a different winner. But that could change today. That could definitely change it. Oh, NZ Breaks is in the house. Good deal. All right, that gets us up to 4 participants. NZ, we're doing a Home Run Derby. I think you know how that works. You've been in it before. So I'm going to get you in here. Now, NZ, I know you're international, and that doesn't bother me. So I will send out to New Zealand without any issues. What I need you to do, though, let me know if you know of any postal concerns that I need to know about when it comes to shipping to New Zealand. Just let me know if there's any customs issues or postal issues. Otherwise, I'll just set it up as international, and because I've sent international before and I've had no worries or issues. But I've obviously never sent to New Zealand, so just let me know if I need to be concerned about anything there. I totally get this, guys. It's Christmas Eve, and people should actually be off with their families, not playing Home Run Derby with me. But I so appreciate you guys coming on and spending a few moments of your day to do this. So, hey, we got Ken's Cardboard. Welcome, Ken. Hey, Ken. I'm not sure if you participated before in a Home Run Derby, but you are now on the roster to play, whether you like it or not. I'm saying that tongue in cheek, but so we got 5 in. We need one more. Once we get one more person, we can start the game. Ken, I'm not sure if you've played the game before. I'm going to go over the rules anyway. It's absolutely free. There's no cost or charge to buy in. It's just a free game. We're going to play with a pack of cards, and the winner, well, I should say winners, because today I'm going to do multiple winners. The winners will get some stuff sent to them. So this is just a little special edition of the Home Run Derby. It's Christmas Eve. We should all be in the giving spirit. I want to give out a little bit more than I normally do for the winner. And Hats McGee, Hats, you have no idea how grateful I am to see you. Because, Hats, you are the 6th and final person to join in the roster for the Home Run Derby. So our roster is now complete. You got in just in the nick of time, Hats. So congratulations. I'm glad you could join us. So here's the deal, guys. I've got 6 people. I'll show you on my screen here. Those are the 6 people I've got. Duckboy, Isaac Flores, SSP, NZ Breaks, Ken's Cardboard, and Hats. So I got you 6 people on the roster. I'm going to divvy it up amongst the 30 teams, so each of you will end up with 5 teams that you're playing for. Let me set this aside one second. Okay, so here's the rules. For those of you who don't know or have forgotten, here's the way the game works. We work off of a pack of, I've got a clearance pack from Walmart here of 2018 Series 1. So what I do is, each person has assigned 5 teams to them. I'm going to go through this pack of cards. We're only going to use the base cards with the traditional statistics columns on the back. Any special inserts or special cards that don't have the stats on the back are eliminated. And what we do is we tally up the total number of home runs from each player assigned to each team. And at the end of the game, whichever team has the most total number of home runs wins the game. And in today's game, there's going to be a 2nd place, a 3rd place, 4th, 5th, and down to 6th place. Now, there is a caveat. I mentioned no special insert cards that don't have the stats on the back. Also, we don't use the pitcher cards. We don't use pitchers because pitchers don't post the home run totals on the back. And even if they did and had home runs, the home runs that pitchers hit is so low, it wouldn't alter the results of the game anyway. However, in today's game, because we're going to have multiple winners, if one person has multiple teams placing in the top 6, for example, let's say, this is just an example, let's say Duckboy gets 1st place and he also gets 2nd place. Well, we're going to eliminate his 2nd place win and bump everybody else up 1, because only one person can only win 1 prize. If we need to, we will use pitchers to backfill the stats, and if we need to use the pitchers, we're going to use pitchers' total number of strikeouts. And if y'all just give me 1 second, I need to go check one thing real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. I was getting a feedback from a speaker that was playing. I had to go shut that off. So, sorry about that. Okay, so I hope everyone gets understands the rules. Now, when it comes to prizes, here's how we're going to do the prizes. This is a little bit different. In typical home run derbies, the winner always gets these 2 packs, 88 Tops and 88 Donruss. However, today is going to be a little bit different. Here's going to be the rundown. 1st place is going to win an 88 Tops or the Donruss. The winner gets to choose which pack they want. They're also going to get to choose a pack of 1990 Upper Deck that I've got in a fresh box here. So you're going to get to choose your pack out of that box. And then here's the kicker. I've got a sealed box here, 10 factory sealed packs. I don't even know what packs are in here. I know there's a 2016 on the front with, looks like Harper there, but I don't know what all's in here. But the winner gets to choose a pack out of this box. After we get the 1st place taken care of, and also, if you have any PC, let me know in your email who you PC, and I'll try to send you some team cards of your favorite team. 2nd place, you're going to get the pack that wasn't chosen, either the Tops or the Donruss. You too will get to choose a pack from this box. 3rd place, you'll just get a pack from the box, and an Upper Deck, and PC, so on and so forth, all the way through 6th place. So I'll kind of let you guys just kind of glance at that real quick, and I can show this again if anyone has any questions. And the 6th and final person will get a pack of Upper Deck, and whatever they PC, I'll send them some team cards. So that's why I needed 6 people to play, because I've got 6 prizes to hand out. Duck Boy, yes, it's all luck. It's all luck, Duck Boy. It's no trivia, no knowledge required, just willing to participate and have a little bit of fun. So I'm going to take your 6 names and I'm going to randomize them into a randomizer to determine which teams you get. So bear with me 1 second. I'll turn the camera on here so you can see what I'm doing here. So here's the randomizer. And for those of you who know me, I always randomize 7 times. That's just my number. So we're going to randomize these 6 names 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so here's the lineup. And I'll go back to the game board here. Okay, so here's the let me drop this down so you all can see the whole screen. Here's the full score sheet. So over here on the right, the YouTube player. It looks like Kin came out with number 1, Duck Boys 2, Isaacs 3, Hats is 4, SSP is 5, NZ Breaks is 6. And then I'll just repeat that again all the way down the lineup. All right, so let me zoom in so you guys can see who you got. Each of you have 5 teams, so just you may want to take a note of who you got. I'm not going to read them off. It's too much to read, but you can just take a note here. Okay, so that being said, let me get caught up on the chat here. I'm seeing something about Duck Boy cannot receive mail. Duck Boy cannot receive mail. Who we got replaced? Do we get? Oh, Fitzy's in the house. Hey, Fitzy. Fitzy, what do you mean? What's this? You know what this is, Fitzy. Fitzy. You won before on the 3rd of November. Fitzy's a former champion. Okay, so Fitzy is going to replace Duck Boy. Sorry about that, Duck Boy, but I appreciate your letting us know and letting Fitzy take it for you. So Fitzy, congratulations, you're in the running. So I'm just going to replace all of Duck Boy's to Fitzy. Okay, let me get back to where I can see the chat now, because I'm missing a lot of stuff, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, so Duck Boy is out, Fitzy's in. Ken got the Rockies, good for you. That's awesome. Fitzy, I'll trade the Blue Jays for the Astros if Kevin says okay. Yeah, Fitzy, are you okay with that? I mean, guys, remember in the end, you're not going to win the cards of that team anyway, but if you feel more comfortable having the Astros and Fitzy's willing to trade, okay, Fitzy says cool. All right, so Hats goes to, what are we doing? The Blue Jays for the Astros. Okay. Hats. And and Fitzy. Okay, well, if you guys are cool with it, I'm fine with it too. Okay. Let me set something aside here. All right, you're welcome. Oh no, he's thinking Fitzy. Okay, you're welcome there, Hats. You're welcome. So here we have a fresh pack, unopened, of Series 18. I'm sorry, Series 18. 18 Series 1. And go ahead and crack it open here. Okay. All right, we can get rid of that white insert card. Okay, so remember the rules. Pitchers, I'm going to set the pitchers aside, guys, in the event that we do need to use them for tiebreakers or anything else weird. We can use their strikeout totals. So I'm going to set the pitchers aside. So we're starting off with the pitcher. We've got Clayton Kershaw. Let me adjust my light here a little bit. Well, that's about as good as we're going to get. Clayton Kershaw, pitcher for the Dodgers. So we'll set him aside. Jose Quintana for the Cubs, pitcher. I'm afraid we're going to have a lot of pitchers here, guys. Pirates, pitcher, Felipe Rivero. Hats, I'm just going to let this one go for you. J.A. Happ, pitcher for the Blue Jays. This is getting a little ridiculous. Daniel Norris, pitcher for the Tigers. All right, finally, we got somebody on the board here. The Rays with Adeiny Echevarria, shortstop for the Rays. He's going to bring in Major League totals, home runs, 22. So 22 to the Rays. That's Hats. Okay, so we got 22 for the Rays there. All right, Carlos Santana for the Indians. Indians home run total 174 to the Indians. Good hit there for NZ Breaks. Indians 174. We've got pitcher Hisashi Iwakuma for the Mariners, pitcher. Boom. I hope this has stats on it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ken. It's a league leaders card for Blackman. We can't use it. Oh, that would have been a good card for Ken. Another pitcher, Jackson Stevens for the Reds. Greg Allen for the Indians. Indians get 16. So an additional 16 to NZ. Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. Mets is for Isaac F. He's got 17 homers to the Mets. Looks like those Indians are holding strong. Ooh, Cody Bellinger, Gold Cup card for the Dodgers. Does it have stats on the back? It does. 39. And guys, remember, this is as of 2018 cards. So, total home runs there is 39 to the Dodgers. That also goes to Hats. Max Fried, pitcher for the Braves. Victor Robles, this is a special insert card. Jose Altuve, that's a very nice card there, Hats. Legends in the making. We got our 2 Chris Bryant insert cards. There we go. Trevor Story for the Rockies. Shortstop. We got how many? 51 homers to the Rockies. So 51 to the Rockies. Okay, we've got Yasmani Grandal, catcher for the Dodgers. 89 homers to the Dodgers. Looks like Hats is catching up to NZ Breaks there. Okay, we've got Brett Gardner, outfielder for the Yankees. Gardner pulled in 84 homers to the Yankees. That benefits NZ. 84. Okay, we got Jordy Mercer for the Pirates. He's a shortstop. He pulled in 49, so 49 of the Pirates. That's Fitzy with 49. Okay, we got Aledmys Diaz, shortstop for the Cardinals. He's going to bring in 24 homers to the Cardinals. Alex Bregman. This is I think it's a highlights card. Alex Bregman. It is a highlights card. It's from the World Series Game 5 from 2017. So, sorry, Hats. That's not going to help you out any. Hats says I put 49 on the Phillies. Did I? Thank you. Thank you, Hats. Good. See, that's why I need you guys to watch my back. Good catch there, Hats. Thank you. Okay, this is a Rizzo and Harper card. Who's on first? That's an insert. Got the Cleveland Indians team card. Got another pitcher. We may have to do the pitcher's strikeouts totals, guys, to get some more numbers here. This is kind of weak for future games. Chris Tillman for the Orioles, pitcher. We got Jay Bruce with the Indians. Ooh, guys, look at this. Indians. Who's got the Indians? That, I think, is going to seal the deal for NZ, possibly. 277. 277 to the Indians. Boom, NZ. Nice hit. AJ Pollock of the Diamondbacks. Sorry, I think I was a little too close there. Pollock of the D-backs. He's an outfielder. He pulled in 53 homers. So 53 to the D-backs. That's Isaac. But guys, now remember, we've got more prizes for more than just first place. So second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, those numbers become important as well for your all's totals. So we got Chase Anderson, pitcher for the Brewers. Buster Posey, catcher for the Giants. That's going to pull in some numbers. 128 to the Giants. Oh, I made an error here. I got to fix something. I typed 53 for the D-backs in the wrong spot. Bear with me 1 second. I need to correct this. I accidentally typed the 53 over the Diamondbacks box. Okay. Small error, quick fix. We're good. Okay. Buster Posey, did I already get them down now yet? No, I haven't. Giants, 128 to Buster Posey. Yeah, thanks, Hats. I caught that myself, but you're on the ball. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. Okay, Dodgers, Logan Forsythe, second base. Dodgers pull in another 61 to the Dodgers. That goes to Hats, 61. Okay, we got the Reds. First time the Reds are in the game. This is going to NZ breaks again. Eugenio Suarez, 64. Johnny Cueto, pitcher for the Giants, doesn't count. And Nolan Arenado. Boom. Any predictions there, Ken? I'm going to look offline here. Okay. Any predictions, Ken? Just for fun, do you want to throw out a number? Nolan Arenado as of 2018 Series 1. He says 158. Not far off, actually. Very good, actually. 148. 148. So that wraps up that game. Now we got to pull some totals here. We're going to look at the numbers. I'm thinking we're going to have to go to the pitchers because I think it's a toss-up between hats and NZ breaks on the majority of these. Y'all look at the game board one second. I'm going to go through the cards, make sure I didn't miss any pitchers that should be in the pitcher pile. Yeah, I did miss a couple pitchers. Let me get them out. Okay, I know, guys, I've missed a lot of chat, and I apologize. South of the border's with us. Isaac. Te conozco, Isaac. I know it's you. Changed your name, though, I see. So, Feliz cumpleaños, Navidad. Unless it's your birthday, too, but happy Merry Christmas. All right, so let's look at these totals here. Okay, so first place is a definite winner here is going to be the Giants. Let me highlight that so I know it's accounted for. Let's make it like light green. Okay, so 467. So that's definite winner there. So that's going to be NZ breaks. So congratulations, NZ. You are the champion. So now it's a question of who's going to get second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So the second highest number is going to be second place is going to go to Ken with his Rockies. That Arenado card bailed him out big time. So Ken's cardboard gets second place with 199. Ken's cardboard second. Third place is going to be, looks like it's going to be the Dodgers with 189. That's Hats. So Hats gets third. Fourth, we're going to have, looks like it's going to be the Giants. That's going to be SSP with the Giants. So SSP gets fourth place. We may not have to revert to the pitchers after all. Looks like fifth place is going to be 84, which is NZ breaks. So NZ, we're going to forego this 84 because you've already finished in first. So the next number is 64. That's also to NZ breaks. So we'll forego that one. The next number is going to be 53 to Isaac and the D-backs. So Isaac, you've got fifth place with your D-backs. Isaac F. And then our sixth and final contestant is got to be the only one left, and that is going to be Fitzy. So congratulations there, Fitzy. You did get in there. And thanks to Duck Boy, you were able to get in. So actually, that worked out well. I did not have to rely on the pitcher cards for strikeouts. We were able to get full totals strictly from the main players, the fielders. Okay, so let me pull the camera back here. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I need to catch up on some chat, kind of see what's going on here. Hey, Danny and Graves is with us. Good to see you, Danny. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you, sir. And Chris Howard's in the house. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, Enzi, he killed it. He just, he had several good cards come up. Dearman's in the house. Welcome, Dearman. So, yeah, guys, if I missed your chat, I apologize. A lot of chat went on there, and I was busy doing math and stuff. And I'm one of those, it's hard to walk and chew gum at the same time, so. No, we're all good now. So here's kind of what I want to do. Let me set that aside. Let me pull out my winner list. So here's what I need. NZ breaks. I need you to make some decisions here. I need you to let me know if you, first of all, NZ says, thanks, Kevin. Rather than sending me all those packs, do you have time to open and share amongst everyone in the stream? Well, NZ, I have all afternoon, sir. If you're sincere about that, I will do that if that's really what you want. Hadn't planned on that, NZ, but if that's how you'd want to handle it, I can do that. Lucky's in the house. Okay, so NZ chose 88 tops. So this would be NZ's. Okay, yes, please. That you want me to open them and disperse as opposed to sending out to you. Okay, that is very gracious of you, NZ. I'll have to figure out a way how to disperse these, but we can make that happen. Absolutely. Let me see here. Okay, well let me set NZ's. Let's just say for argument's sake, we're going to send them to NZ. NZ chose 88 tops, so I'm going to set that aside for now, and then I will ask NZ. Okay, so I've got a box of Upper Deck. I need to show you. We've opened up a stack of this previously. The top right was taken before, but now I need to ask you to choose one of these three stacks. Let me know which stack you want me to open from. Bottom left, pack 3. Oh man, he's on it. Bottom left, pack 3. Okay. Okay, so here's bottom left. You guys can see the other two stacks are still there. So this is bottom left and pack 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this is NZ's pack. So I'll set that back there. Okay, I'm having a disaster again. This is what happens when you have a makeshift little setup that you tear up and put up and tear down every time you live stream. There. Okay, there we go. So those are NZs. Now, for the unknown part, and I'm going to open up these Upper Deck cards in a little while. Well, I appreciate that, Danny. This is Christmas Eve. You got to do what you got to do. I absolutely understand. So I wish you a very Merry Christmas. God bless you and your family, and hope you have a wonderful New Year. And I will catch you, Danny, in the next live stream. I hopefully can make your next one. So I've got this unopened box, still sealed, it's got 10 packs in it. I don't know what's in it. And we're going to crack it open, and NZ's going to choose. I got a bunch of 91 here that I'm going to open up a little while later. I'm just going to set it to the side to make room, because I need to display what's in this box. Yeah, Chris, it's kind of funny. When you look at my desk here, I'm looking at the screen. It looks big the way it's kind of laid out, but this is a tiny little desk I'm working on, and every square centimeter of space is accounted for, and it's kind of tricky. So again, this is a brand new sealed box. I don't even know what's in it. But I'm going to let you guys choose in order which packs you want. Oh, this is kind of cool how this is. Look how this is packed. Looks like a little bit of everything in here. This is kind of cool. Okay, that was quite the little contraption here. A lot of engineering and science went into this holder. Wow. Okay, so here's what we got. I'm going to lay these out, and then I'll show it overhead. We got 16 Series 1. Donruss, it's not 88, is that 89? Yes, 89. Fleer 91. Archives 15. Another Archives 15. Another Donruss 89. Another Fleer 91. 15 Series 2. Another Donruss 89. That's the popular one. Oh, well. I didn't make any stipulations about trifold, so this is going to be one pack. Topps 2006 Series 2 trifold. So let me turn the camera. NZ, I need you to pick one of these packs that you want for yourself that we're going to disperse. Oh, I like that, Isaac. NZ's way ahead in the time zone, so he already knows. Yes, he's in the future. NZ has gone to the future to see. That's why he didn't want the cards sent to him, because he knew they weren't very good, maybe. I'm just messing with them. So NZ picks 2015 Series 2. Okay, where's that one? This one down here. Okay, so that's NZ's. I hope Chris isn't watching. My stage is falling apart on me here. Okay. So NZ chose 2015 Series 2. Yeah, you all are laughing. You try this. You try this at home. Okay. So NZ, that takes care of you, sir. So very, very gracious of you. Let me see if I can grab a note here. Okay. Man down, pack warmers. And the funny thing is, I don't know if you guys noticed, that's Donald back there. He's taking the brunt of all this. His poor card. I bet if I look at that card later on, he's gonna have a black eye. Poor Donald. Okay, so now we come to second place. This is Ken's cardboard. So Ken, I hope you're still listening. First of all, Ken, you're going to get this 88 Donruss by virtue of elimination. because NZ took the top. So this is going to you, Ken. Donruss 88. And Ken, I need you to choose a pack. Ken, choose any of these. These three here are all 89 Donruss, and then everything else is pretty well labeled. That's Topps 2006, and this is a trifold actually. 2006 Topps. Okay, you got it, buddy. So that's going to go in your pile. In fact, hey guys, is this appropriate or what? Look who's overseeing this pack of cards over here. How about that? Chris, you know, a true friend, Chris, would, you know, I think you've got my address. You could come up here and help me out. You should see it behind the camera, guys. You know, I've got a keyboard laying in my lap because I'm having to type in the numbers for the game. I've got an open drawer. I've got a notepad on my left leg. I've got a pen on my right. It's absolutely chaotic behind the scenes as well. All right, so Ken, you got that. You're also getting, and I'm going to pull, by the way, I'm going to designate this top left because I need to start getting through this upper deck. Okay, so this top left stack I'm keeping for myself. However, I'm giving one pack to Ken because that goes to the second place. And PC cards. Well, I already know who Ken PC, so, and I've already got your address, Ken, so you don't need to do any more, sir. I will get these heading out your way. You can get one for about 12 bucks, Kevin. What, a desk? An IKEA desk for $12. Really? Okay. So now I need, Hats is up next. Hats got third place. I need you to choose one of these unopened packs from the box, Hats. So Hats, let me know which one you want. There's three, let me slide these down. 389 Donrusses, and then these guys. Hats, I hope you're still listening. '15 Archive. Okay. Which one? The top or the bottom? Bottom. Okay, so this is going to Hats. And Hats is also going to get a pack of Upper Deck from my stack that's falling here too. This is comical. Okay, so that's going to Hats right there. There's Hats Archive and Upper Deck. I need to make a note for you guys so I don't forget who's who. And Hats, do I even need to ask what team you PC? There's Hats' pile. I'm going to write down Ken just in case I move his card. I'll remember those are Ken's. And then for the sake of argument, we have NZ in the back, which we'll figure out something later on to do with it. The Toledo Mud Hens. Oh, wouldn't you know it? I've got a huge collection of Mud Hens cards for you, Hats. I'll send to you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. We're up to fourth place. We're up to SSP. So SSP gets to choose an unopened pack from the box. So SSP, I need you to choose. We got 89 Donruss here in the middle. And 2016 Series 1 on the left. Archives 2015. And then we got a couple packs of Fleer. Now, for the record, guys, I want you to know, Fleer 91 Ultra is not the bright yellow. That's the standard Fleer. The Ultra are the nicer, more professional looking cards. So these are not the bright yellows like a lot of people are afraid of. SSP chooses 2015 Archive. So got it. This is going to SSP, as well as a pack of Upper Deck. All right. Let me get a note written there. SSP. SSP. That's your pile right there. I'm going to set that one right there in the back. Okay. 2 more to go. Next up, Isaac F. Choose one open pack, unopened pack from the box. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I have a feeling I know what he's going to choose. Isaac, if you're still listening, I need you to give me a card or card pack you want here. Yeah, Ultras are gray. You're right, hobbyist. They're not as blinding as the yellows. Isaac wants 91 Fleer. Okay, we convinced him, I guess, after telling him it's not yellow. Which one do you want, top or bottom? Oh, Merry Christmas, Jonathan. I'll get these out to you probably Thursday. And you guys have a very Merry Christmas. God bless you and your family, buddy. Talk to you soon. Top. Okay, Isaac wants the top pack. So set that aside and throw in a stack of Upper Deck. Isaac. Okay, there's Isaac, and he gets that pack right there. Okay, so that leaves Fitzy. Fitzy, you're up, buddy. You get the final decision here. Which pack you want to get? We got 3 packs of Donruss 89, 2016 Series 1, or Fleer 91 Ultra. It wasn't on the list. I didn't have an unopened, just for the record, guys, in 6th place, I did not have him choosing an unopened pack. But I'm making an exception to my own rule. So, Fitzy gets to choose a pack. Fitz, are you still here? Tops. You want the tops. I am not surprised. I would have made the same decision, buddy. So, you get the tops and an Upper Deck pack. So let me make a note of that. And I'm going to have to set these packs for you guys to the side to make room for the rest of my video. And Fitzy, I should still have your address. So you're good. Really, I don't think I need any information from anybody because I've sent to everybody before, with the exception of NZ, who has graciously decided to not have his card shipped to him. So I need to figure out what to do with NZ's cards. Ken, the game is done. I'm going to open up some, I'm sorry guys, let me turn the camera up. I've got a letter from Donald Blomdahl, a Christmas card I'm going to open up. I'm going to open up some older 91. I'm going to open up whatever was left in this box that was not chosen. What else am I gonna? I've got a box of 29. I didn't even talk about this, guys. I've got a box of 29 Chrome Update that I'm gonna crack open at the end. So that's kind of for the grand finale. So let me think here. Okay, Chris gets all the Matt and Oaks cards. Understood. Fitzy, you got to go. Understood, buddy. Merry Christmas to you, sir. I will get these cards out probably by Thursday to you. Heading your way. Oh, you're welcome, Hats. Merry Christmas, guys. It's the least I could do. So, NZ. I don't want to put the onus just on you, but I'm trying to think how I can be fair. Do you want me to open up these later and send them out by PC to people, or open them up now? We could have a little raffle or something. Yeah, Hats gets all the Nationals cards. Gotcha, Hats. No worries there. I'm just kidding, Hats. If you open a 90 Upper Deck, Larry Walker, feel free to add to my PC as well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to open up a lot of 90 Upper Decks, so let me make a note of that, Ken, so I don't forget that you are looking for Larry Walker. You got it? Yeah, that was tongue-in-cheek, Cats. I hope you didn't take that too personal. I'm going to get this box of Upper Deck out of the way. NZ, I so much appreciate your gesture, but just now I'm having trouble trying to figure out what to do with your cards. Guys, I've got everybody's little pack of cards, stack of cards. I'm going to set them aside so I don't misplace them or get them out of order. Okay, NZ, I've come up with a solution. I'm going to be sending out packs of cards to 5 other people. So there's 5 packages automatically going out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up your cards now, live, but I'm not going to tell people what I'm going to do, but every single card that comes out of these 3 packs are going to be sent out on Thursday to those 5 people in some form or fashion. I'll do my best to give that to their PC collections and who I think they would most admire and enjoy having. So, if that's okay, NZ, I'm just going to open them up and disperse as I feel necessary. And I won't say who's going to get what. That'll just kind of be a surprise when people get their packages next week. So, all right, so let's do that. This is a shout out to NZ Breaks in New Zealand. These are donated cards now because these belong to him. So we'll open them up we'll do the Series 2 last. That looks more intriguing. So let's start with the tops. And there's gum stuck to... Oh, it's not stuck too bad. It's stained. So whoever's going to get this Bruce Hurst card, it's going to have a bit of a stain on it. Okay. So these are from NZ. I used to be more coordinated when I was younger. I don't know what happened. So these are from NZ. We got Lonnie Smith with the Royals. Jay Bell with the Indians. Tony Bernazard, I guess, with the Athletics. Kent Herbeck with the Twins. Eddie Milner with the Giants. Jose Oquendo with the Cardinals. Rich Yett with the Indians. Billy Ripken with the Orioles. John Russell with the Phillies. Mike Young with the Orioles. Darryl Strawberry. That might be the hit of the pack with the Mets. Rance Malinix with the Blue Jays. And we already know what the last card is, so this is the second to last. We don't know yet. It is Pat Sheridan with the Tigers. And of course, oh, I'm sorry. No, I was wrong. Craig Nettles with the Braves. And then Bruce Hurst with the Red Sox. So there we go. No, we didn't get the Glavine. Okay, so some people are going to enjoy those later on. So this is the 90 Upper Deck. I left Chris speechless, it looks like. Alright, so here's the 90 Upper Deck pack. There should be a little sticker in there somewhere, I think. Usually it falls out. No, okay, maybe it's not in there. Oh, there's the corner sticking out. Come on. Got it. Whoo! Hey! I wonder who this is going to. Anybody want this sticker? Anybody want this little hologram sticker? Any of the 5 that are getting these? I wonder who that's going to. Okay. With the Giants, we've got a Bob Nepper. Athletics, we got Mark McGwire. Kevin Tapani with the Minnesota Twins, rookie card. Greg Litton with the Giants. Kent Anderson with the Angels. Dwight Evans for the Red Sox. We're looking for that Larry Walker for Ken. We got Gerald Young with the Astros. I wonder who that's going to. Greg Maddux with the Cubs. Very nice card. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, with the Dodgers. We're definitely doing better with this Upper Deck pack. Billy Hatcher with the Pirates. Another Pirates, R.J. Reynolds. I've always said they should Photoshop a little cigarette hanging out of his mouth in every one of his cards. It's free advertising. Wayne Tollison with the Yankees. Alfredo Griffin with the Dodgers. Gene Larkin with the Twins. And Mark Davis with the Padres. So not a stellar pack, but definitely better than the tops that had some Hall of Famers in it, as well as a nice Astro sticker. Kevin, I was thinking the same thing about Reynolds. Yeah, the first time I ever saw an RJ Reynolds card, I'm like, did I read that right? Like the sound sounded like tobacco. I'm like, I think that's the same name as the company. So it's come down to this. We got 5 cards in Series 2 2015. I have no clue who's in here. I guess Buster Posey, he's on the cover, so I guess he'd be a hit. But I don't know who else might be in here. Yep, Maddox and Murray were good in that pack for sure. All right. So we've got Mets, Michael Cudyer. There's only 5 cards in this pack, by the way. Ross Detweiler with the Rangers. Nate McCluth for the Nationals. Don't worry, hats. I won't send that to you. Ooh, Arizona Diamondbacks. Brad Ziegler. D-backs. And our last card is a Will Smith of the Brewers. Will Smith of the Brewers. And I'm not sure which Will Smith that is, if it's the one that ended up in San Francisco or L.A. But there's two Will Smiths out there playing today, and I'm not sure which one that belongs to. But nonetheless, that was a fun little pack, actually, because it was unique. I've never opened up one of those packs before. So I'm going to set these back on the back table, and I will disperse these amongst the other winners. Okay, so these are the unchosen packs from our 5 winners, 6 winners actually. So I'll go ahead and open them and see what they produce. So 89 Donruss. 89 Donruss, a lot of options in this, right? Dud pack with the Giants and not the... Okay, he's with the Giants. Okay, that's right. Thank you, Ken. I knew there were 2, but I couldn't tell you anything about them. All right, there's a very exciting puzzle piece. This one goes to Warren Spahn, but I mean, that's just like the most bland piece I've ever seen. All right, I've got a couple stands here to set up if we do get any hits. 89 Donruss. This could be a Griffey Jr. Gold Cup card. We could get the Randy Johnson. There's some options in the 89 Donruss. Smoltz as well. Okay. Spike Owen. Brandy Kramer. Nilson Satovania with the Expos. Barry Jones. Mike Krukow with the Giants. Frank Tanana. Glenn Hubbard with the Athletics. Darryl Boston of the White Sox. Rolando Rooms of the Cubs. Ruben Sierra of the Rangers. Oswald Peraza of the Orioles. Bob Nepper of the Astros. Hippolito Pena. I've always loved that guy's name. Hippolito with the Yankees. We've got a Kevin Mitchell. And our last card in the pack is a Mike Witt with the Angels. So nothing out of that one, but we got 2 more 89 Donrusses to go through. A little bit more exciting puzzle piece there. We got some color on it. Okay. Rick Rhoden of the Yankees. Pedro Guerrero of the Cardinals. Alan Trammell, there we go, Hall of Famer. I'm going to set that one aside. I'll sleeve it up in a second. Yeah, Mitchell made that barehanded. I've seen that clip. That's a great video clip there. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that, Ken. You're right. Jose Alvarez with the Braves. Roger Clemens with the Red Sox. I consider him a hit. He's not a Hall of Famer, but you never know. Lance Parrish with the Phillies. Keith Atherton with the Twins. Dave Parker with the Athletics. Rob Murphy with the Reds. Bruce Hurst with the Red Sox. Charlie Hoff with the Rangers. Jerry Roos with the White Sox. Dave Magadan with the Mets. Another Jose Alvarez. We got, yeah, that's 2 in one pack. And Bobby Witt with the Rangers. Didn't we get a... Oh, look at that. We got a Mike Witt as our last card. in the first pack, and our second pack ended with a Bobby Witt. They're both pitchers. I don't know if they're related or not, but that's just uncanny that both packs ended with a Witt. And I know there's a lot of puns in there if you want to laugh about those witty little jokes, but they both had a Jose Alvarez in them as well. That's kind of interesting. And Bobby Witt Jr. was just drafted in 2019. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that point there, Hats. I don't disagree with you. You're right. He didn't need it. He probably did, but I guess in the court of law, legally, he was cleared, so they can't hold it against him legally. I don't know. So here's our final puzzle piece there. Our final 89 Donruss pack. Hats is predicting a Witt in pack 3. Okay. You never know. Bill Long with the White Sox. Dave Henderson of the Athletics. Mike Henneman of the Tigers. Joe Price of the Giants. Barry Jones. I'm seeing a few duplicates, I think, here. Pascual Perez with the Expos. Mike Lavaliere with the Pirates. Jim Rice of the Red Sox. Not bad. Keith Hernandez of the Mets. Kevin Seitzer with the Royals. Yeah, I'll go back and grab that Henderson, Ken. Thanks for pointing that out. Kevin McReynolds of the Mets. Willie Frazier of the Angels. Jerry Don Gleaton of the Royals. Franklin Stubbs of the Dodgers. And our last card is a Jeff Robinson of the Pirates. So, no huge hits. But we did not, we didn't treat, what do you call it? Three-peat on the Witt cards. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. Jim Rice, is he Hall of Famer? There it is. Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll sleeve those guys up just so I don't forget later. Here, I'll make a little Hall of Fame stand here. Is that okay with you, Ken, if I call this my Hall of Fame row? I don't think Ken would have any objections to that. Yeah. Let's keep Ken company with Donald there. All right. And then I also had this Fleer 91 that was not chosen by anyone. Oh, I'm missing... Thank you for the stream, Kevin. I have to head off to Christmas lunch. Have a great day, everyone. Merry Christmas, NZ. And NZ, I did... I forgot to mention this earlier, too. I did catch your video for Mordor. That is too cool. I look forward to seeing what else you do with that little series you're starting. If you guys don't know, NZ lives in New Zealand, and that's where they filmed the Lord of the Rings movies. And he traveled out to Mordor, the mountain that they use for Mordor, and he opened his pack of cards there. So he's doing this series called Packs for Middle-earth. And it's just a great idea. It's a great concept, and it's a lot of fun. So keep it up, NZ. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you and your family. God bless you guys, and we'll see you around the channels. Oh, that was a Brewers card. All right, we've got Dan Petrie for the Tigers. Jeff Blauser for the Braves. Darren Dalton for the Phillies. Kevin Tapani with the Twins. Barry Bonds, there we go. I didn't bring my bell out with me. I should have it, but there's a hit. Barry Bonds. A lot of people would appreciate that card. Don Slott with the Pirates. Rich Garces with the Twins. Tom Pagnozzi with the Cardinals. Greg Jeffries with the Mets. Dave Martinez with the Expos. Jim Leyritz with the Yankees. Hey, another one. Mike Lavaliere. I just like to say that name. With the Pirates. Joe McGrain with the Cardinals. And Dickie Thon with the Phillies. So, not a dud pack. So we got a Barry Bonds, which, I don't know. He might be one of those guys, either you love him or you hate him. I don't love him or hate him, but I do collect him because I know he's popular. So, but I will set him a little further back. So I'm going to open up the remainder of this 90 upper deck, since this is part of that stack break. And this is the one that NZ pulled from. A lot of options in this. No great rookies, though. All the great rookies, I think, came out of the 88 and 89. 90. A lot of good second-year cards out of it, for sure. Ken's Martinez is now the manager of the World. Oh, is it that Martinez? I didn't know it was the same Martinez. I just want to go back and I'm not going to sleeve it, but I just want to look a little more closer at it. Yeah, I see it in his face. Dave Martinez, coach of the Nationals. Good call, Ken. I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000 times more. I love this hobby because of you guys. I don't love it for myself or for the cards themselves. It's the knowledge that you all share with me and the enjoyment of sharing together. I would not have known that had Ken not pointed it out to me. So, that's awesome. Dave Durango's in the house. How you doing? Merry Christmas, sir. Juan Gon and Sammy Sosa. Good point. And Larry Walker, I assume, as well, right, Ken? We're looking for the Larry Walker. Our stickers, the Detroit Tigers. Keith Moreland of the Orioles. Ooh, interesting. 2 Keith Morelands of the Orioles. Back-to-back duplicates. Dave Winfield of the Yankees. Jose Oquendo for the Cardinals. That's a good point, hobbyist. You're right. The Expos did become the Nationals. He became their coach. That's interesting. The McDonald error. Yeah, we're looking for Walker for you, Ken. Well, technically the world champion Expos. Oh, hats. You're always good for a laugh. Chat Town's in the house. Merry Christmas, sir. Glad you could join us. Sean Hiegas. Still hoping things coming around for you there, chat. Get that injury out of your way. Get moving on in life. Bob Nipper from the Giants. Tony Pena of the Cardinals. Andres Thomas of the Braves. Hubie Brooks of the Montreal Nationals. Or the Washington Expos, however you want to say it. Pat Borders with the Blue Jays. Todd Stottlemyre with the Blue Jays. Greg Matthews with the Cardinals. Neil Heaton with the Pirates. Billy Hatcher with the Pirates. And Scott Service with the Phillies. Middle name is @your. Scott at your service. Ha ha ha. All right. I'm not too worried about saving these packs because they're not reusable. All right, we got Rich Gedman with the Red Sox. Now, isn't that interesting? Back-to-back packs have back-to-back duplicates. Interesting. Ken Hill with the Cardinals. Lee Gutterman with the Yankees. Walt Weiss with the Athletics. There's a checklist. Mike Moore. Speaking of checklists, I don't know if you guys caught Urban Card Breaks last night. He opened a box of 83 Donruss. And he pulled a checklist. No joke. He pulled a checklist out of an 83 Donruss pack. That was nicely packed in a sealed box. He loved that checklist so much, he sleeved it and said he may send it off for grading. I don't begrudge anybody for collecting what they collect, but I did find that kind of comical. Was Dave taking off? Yeah, Dave, it's weird seeing you up at this hour. Yeah. Oh, I thought maybe you were saying your good night. I'm glad you're still here. That is weird. Yeah, it is. Upper deck and lots of duplicates and packs. Yeah. Oh, you're always up now. Okay, I don't know your schedule. I'm almost always asleep when you're streaming, though, unfortunately. Mike Moore with the A's. There's our sticker. We got Doug Descanso with the Cubs, and we've got a Brave sticker. Shout out to Jonathan and SSP. Bill Doran with the Astros. Dwight Gooden with the Mets. Wally Joyner with the Angels. Dave Dravecki with the Giants. Willie Fraser with the Angels. There's the Nolan Ryan 5,000 strikeout card. And last card is an Andy McGaffigan with the Expos. You're usually training. What do you train for? Are you into like... I really don't know. Guitar? Or like physical? You go to the gym? Let's get that sticker to fall out. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling. That's cool. A Mariner sticker. I did not know you were into all that. Oh, Bill Boren Doran. Yeah, I noticed I kind of glanced over it quickly. It didn't excite me too much. There's another checklist. Rookie card, Tino Martinez for the Mariners. Astros, is that Mike Scott? Yep, Mike Scott, team card for the Astros. Mike Gubicza for the Royals. Tim Cruz, not to be confused with Tom Cruise, with the Dodgers. Kelly Gruber with the Blue Jays. Ron Hassey with the Athletics. I'm going to set that one aside because I kind of PC him because he's not a friend of the family, but my dad played with him growing up in high school and some college, so he knew him. Mike Schooler with the Mariners. Milt Thompson with the Cardinals. Another Andy McGaffigan with the Expos. Frank Williams with the Tigers. Jody Reed with the Red Sox. Shout out to Dave Durango and his Red Sox. Andy Hawkins and the Yankees. Lenny Dykstra with the Phillies. And Nelson Santovenia with the Expos. A lot of Expos cards, I've noticed. Orioles. Goob Isa. Dave's working toward his brown belt. That's cool. If I run into you in a back alley, Dave, I now know not to push you around too much. Not that I would anyway, but that's awesome. Goob Isa or Goob Isa. So I guess the C is silent. That's what I'm taking from that. Timmy Jones for the Cardinals. Chili Davis. Good old Chili. Jim Gott with the Pirates. Ramon Martinez with the Dodgers. Dan Petrie. Oh, man. Look how off-center that is. I've never seen an upper deck that badly off-centered. Wow. Interesting. Pete O'Brien. Phil Bradley with the Orioles. Lonnie Smith with the Braves. Alejandro Pena with the Dodgers. Bob Walk, my favorite pitcher's name for the Pirates. Miguel Garcia for the Pirates. Damon Berryhill for the Cubs. Ted Power with the Cardinals. Barry Lyons with the Mets. And Bruce Hurst with the Padres. You know, this picture just... It's almost weird when you look at pitchers' cards. Their arms look so contorted and just all out of joint in the photographs. Just amazing. So nothing really to write home about. I mean, you guys think about it. We've opened 3 packs, and the only one I've set aside is a Ron Hassey card. Not to begrudge Ron Hassey, but really? You know, interesting trivia. I heard somewhere he's the only catcher to have been catching for 2 perfect games under 2 different pitchers. I don't remember who the pitchers were, but 2 pitchers threw no hitters, and he was the catcher. So I think he's the only catcher to have ever done that. Well, at least he bought that kid the hot dog hats. Yeah, that's why pitchers get injured. Yeah, their arms just really take a beating. More Expos on the back. This is a very heavy pack on Expos. Or stack, I mean. Cardinals sticker. Mark Portugal for the Astros. Scott Sanderson. Lance Johnson. Lance Parrish. 2 Lances back-to-back. Interesting. Todd Burns with the Athletics. Rick Sutcliffe of the Cubs. Roberto Kelly with the Yankees. Man, waiting for something good here. Jose Rijo with the Reds. Ken Daly with the Cardinals. Rich Yett with the Indians. Mike Henneman with the Tigers. And there we go, finally. A decent player to pull. Roger Clemens. All right. And Steve Wilson, Terry Mulholland, and Jeff Hewson. So let me get that Clemens sleeved up. I gotta sleeve up something. Philip! How you doing on this wonderful Christmas Eve, sir? Hassey caught Lynn Parker in 81 in a second with Dennis Martin. Wow, Ken is on the ball. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. Not only did you educate me there, you kind of confirmed what I had been taught. I think my dad shared with me that little trivia years ago, and I just wanted to make sure I had it in my memory correct. Oh, Pudge caught for Nolan and Justin. Okay. well, I don't know. Our sticker is going to be... Man, they have the weirdest angled on this. Another Orioles sticker. I'm doing wonderful, Stash. Thanks for asking. I'm guessing due to your line of work, you finally get to take a day or two off. A well-deserved day or two off. Ivan Calderon for the White Sox. Yeah, in case, Stash, you missed it, I'm in the process here of opening up one of the boringest stacks of 90 Upper Deck ever created. Out of, what, 6 packs, 7 packs? This is what I got. And one is just a personal PC. Wow. We got a Giants card of Kevin Mitchell. Oh, there we go. Robin Yount on a team card. I'll sleeve him up. Do they actually have a shift going out tomorrow, Stash? Sully, you asked the perfect question. Was there ever... yeah, there would be. If you pulled some of the infamous... if you pulled, what is it, that Ben McDonald error card, that'd be an exciting one. But yeah, for the most part, Sully, you're right on spot there. Eric Hetzel with the Red Sox. Dante Bichette with the Angels. Fred McGriff with the Blue Jays. Dave Parker with the Athletics. Greg Gagne. Still looking for that Larry Walker as well. Carmen Castillo with the Twins. Dennis Rasmussen with the Padres. See, just another one of those all twisted up rubber arms. Andy Van Slyke. Ryan Sandberg, there we go. Set that one aside. Jack Clark with the Padres. Chip Hale with the Twins. And Chris James with the Padres. So get that Sandberg sleeved up. Wow. Well, they ought to call that the Santa shift, Stash. You're working the Santa shift. You're delivering packages on Christmas. Technically, right? I mean... I hope they don't expect you to go down the chimney. Hopefully you can just go to the front door. Better have milk and cookies, I know, right? Oh, that's good. And growing up, we used to leave out carrots for the reindeer because you got to feed the transportation. So maybe they could offer you a few bucks to put some gas in your car. Where's that sticker? I don't see the sticker in this one. We'll come across it maybe. All right, we got Rick Rhoden with the Astros. Detroit Tigers, Lou Whitaker. You take a carrot. Jeff Parrott, John Orton for the Angels. Lance Blankenship with the A's. Mike Harkey with the Cubs. Don Mattingly, there we go. Finally. A really good hit. All right. Boston Red Sox. Shout out to Dave there. There's your Boston Red Sox sticker. Jim Gantner with the Brewers. Tom Henke with the Blue Jays. Luis Quinones with the Reds. John Smoltz. Finally, guys. Where's my... Now I'm ringing my imaginary bell. Spitballs in the house. Good to see you. It's been a while. Sully says, "Go Padres." Yep, go Padres. There. Let's put Mr. Smoltz up there. What? Wow. Hats. That I don't know what to say about that. Okie doke. So we'll put Don Mattingly there next to Mr. Smoltz. I'm going to finish this up. Benito Santiago, I PC him. Very cool. I'll set that one aside. Ellis Burks, Jesse Barfield, and Mark Guthrie. And then we've got one more pack here, and I still have some mail I want to open up from Donald. And I've got a box of 29 update I'm going to attack. I still have... I'm going to kind of leave it up to you guys. It's, what time is it? 2:30. I don't know. I've got a bunch of 91 packs to open up, but I'll be honest with you, I'm getting kind of burned out from older stuff after all this Upper Deck. I'll think about it. And we may just jump into the 2019 update and call it a day, because it is, after all, Christmas Eve. And I, as well as you all, have much better things to do with our life than open up baseball cards. But for the time being, this is our life. What do we got here? Mets. Shout out to Carter's Kids. He's a Mets fan. I don't think he's here. What do we got? Gorilla's in the house. Gorilla family. Here at the North Pole. Yeah, you're busy packing up the sled and the bags, getting ready for tonight. Ken's asking what I'm using for my camera. It is my iPhone 6S. Here, I'll use the reflection off a sticker here. It's just an iPhone 6S on a little tripod. And it's literally like a $1 tripod from the dollar store. But that's it. Just running off my iPhone. I used to have overheating issues. For those that were with me at the very beginning of my streaming a few months ago, this very phone would overheat every time I went live. And then my phone did an update, one of those automatic Apple updates, and then I didn't have any problems anymore. So that was kind of interesting. Gorilla's in the house. Gorilla. Hey, Gorilla. Look what I got as a backdrop here, buddy. I'll set that there. This is a very nice card that I got from Gorilla in the mail, along with a couple Diamondback cards, which is very, very gracious of him. North Pole, Colorado, Pikes Peak. Hey, I've been to Pikes Peak. It's been many, many, many years. I'll bet Ken knows all about Pikes Peak. Willie McGee with the Cardinals. Scott Coolbaugh with the Rangers, rookie card. Julio Machado with the Mets. John Dobson. Do you think Upper Deck had all the cards upside down and backwards and sideways and every which way so you would forget the quality of the cards that you're actually looking at? I don't know. Food for thought. Brian Harvey with the Angels. Junior Felix with the Blue Jays. Another Keith Miller with the Mets. But it also has an Alomar with the Padres on the back. That's kind of cool. Yeah, as a distraction. Exactly, Chat Town. Alan Anderson with the Twins. Mickey Hatcher with the Dodgers. Carmelo Martinez with the Padres. There you go, Sully. A little Padre action for you. Jay Booner with the Mariners. Brett Saberhagen with the Royals. Oh my word, guys! Ding, 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 ding. This is a bigger hit than Mr. Smoltz and Mattingly. Oh my word, what a fantastic pack to end on. Oh, I got to get this sleeved up and top loaded immediately. Tony Gwynn doing the jig on second base. I love this card. Gorilla, you still watching, Gorilla? Gorilla, I hope you can see from the top of Pikes Peak there. Look out south of you there with your binoculars and telescope, and you can see this. Mr. Padre, the man. Thank you guys for shouting out some praise for that one. That is, yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Smoltz, but that's just Gotta go there. All right. Why even bother looking at the rest? Dan Plesac and Charlie Hayes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I need to complain more often. See what complaining got me? They say the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I started squeaking a little bit there at the end. And the grease arrived. Well. Anywho, guys, I got a Tony Gwynn. That is too cool. Is Mr. Padre your all-time favorite? It is, Ken. It is. If you don't know the story, I'll take a moment and share with you something real quick, Ken. I don't know if you've seen one of my earlier videos, Ken, when I showed the history of my card collecting collection. But let me pull out a card to show you. Okay, Ken, if you're watching the screen here, so let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Yes, Mr. Padre. So, Ken, quick background. I'll give you guys the Cliff Notes version. I grew up down in Yuma, Arizona, and in the early to mid 80s, well, into the 90s as well, but the Padres would always travel to Yuma for their spring training games. So in the early to mid 80s, every day after school, me and my buddies would get out of school and we'd run down to the ball field and watch the Padres play whoever team was visiting. So I got to meet Tony Gwynn and Templeton and Lefferts and all Santiago, all the names of those days. And we would take our cards. Well, in '86, I got my '86 Topps card of Tony Gwynn. Now, I'll just show it to you without any fanfare, but it is autographed. It's very faint because he wrote with a ballpoint pen, but that's Tony Gwynn's autograph that I got in person from him as he came out of the clubhouse one afternoon. But here's the cool story about this card. You see that crease running right across the middle there, kind of crossing through his face. So I was probably, 86. I might have got this in 87. I was 10 years old at the time. I literally went to the clubhouse, handed Mr. Gwynn my card. He signed it. He handed it back to me. I folded it in half and put it in my pocket and went home. So, yeah, it's like, what was I thinking? But now, in hindsight, it makes for a good story. This is my all-time favorite card in my collection, because it has a good story to it, and it's an autographed Tony Gwynn card. So, anyway, that's my my little run-in with Mr. Gwynn. Yeah, I do. It's funny, when I got back into collecting, well, just in recent months, literally, it hasn't even been a year yet. Part of my collection was at my parents' house. Some of it had followed me around the country throughout my journeys in life and moving. And so I went out to the shed and pulled out my old box that had cards in it, and I found my Tony Gwynn card just mashed in a pile amongst other cards, not even protected in any way. So now it's definitely one-touched and sleeved up. But yeah, that's my favorite card of all time. So thought I'd share that with you. Share the story. I know that's a long answer for your question, Ken. Yes, he's my favorite PC. Okay, so I've got these other PCs. I'll set them over here. And I don't know if Stash is still here, but Stash, I've got a little bit of things from everybody. I've got Ken's card. I've got Donald Blomdahl's card. I've got Mountain Gorilla's Christmas card. I got Papa J's card. I got little stuff. I love your little card that you posted that you stuck on the pack. I'm keeping this. It's got the little personalized photograph of Stash there. This is he sent me a little Christmas gift with D-back cards and had that little post-it on it. I love that little post-it. So, yeah, that's Stash. See, I don't do StreamYard, so if I put this up here, it kind of looks like Stash is in the StreamYard. Come on, focus. There. Stash is with me. Hey, Stash. How you doing? I'm good. Just hanging out. Watching Kevin open cards. All right, bye. All right. So I got a question for you guys. You can think about it. I'm going to open up this card that I got from Donald, little Christmas card. But I've got a box of 19 update that I'm going to crack open here at the end. I kind of want to just do that now. I pulled out a stack of 91 cards because technically today is Take It Back Tuesday, and I always do old cards on Tuesday. But I did do a bunch of Upper Deck, and I opened up the packs that NZ Breaks had me open for them. But I had a bunch of 91s on standby. I've got 91 Fleers, I've got 91 Leaf, and 91 Score. If you all really, really want me to open them, I will. Otherwise, I would just assume open up Donald's Christmas card, open up my update box, and call it a day, because I do want to get downstairs with the family and, do Christmas Eve right. What's Gorilla saying? Spitball Bros visiting for Padre spring training or Peoria folk? Is Spitball visiting the Phoenix area? Oh, so I'm sorry, Sully. I missed a lot of chat, guys. I apologize. He says Gwyn hit a 462 versus Smoltz, so he gets pushed behind Mr. Padre. You got that right. Yeah. Here it is. I'm going to throw the ball. Crack. Ah. There's your winner. That was a horrible skit. I apologize, guys. That was improv at its worst. Relatives, I don't know anything about this area. Ken? Okay. Well, I'm not getting a whole lot of feedback saying open up the old stuff, which I'm totally fine with. So I'm going to crack open this letter from Donald. And see what we get. Oh, you know what this is? I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Well, it might be like a church bulletin, or it could just be a card, but it has the feel of a church bulletin because this is what we hand out at our church. It says, "Glory to God in the highest." And Isaiah 9:6 says, "And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." That's a beautiful picture. And, oh, wow, let me set this stuff aside. We'll get to that in a second, but that's a beautiful card. Tells the story. Oh, Luke chapter 2, yep. If you guys have not read Luke chapter 2 out of the Bible, just read that one chapter. It's a short chapter, just read it. It's the story of Christmas. All there in one chapter. So I encourage you guys to read Luke chapter 2. Kevin and family, no gift could be more precious than God's gift of our Lord and Savior, born that first holy night. May the miracle of his birth fill your heart with love. Donald Blomdahl, December 25th, 2019. Hey, this is really cool. The Hatbox Baby. I think I've heard of that Hatbox Baby. I'll have to read the story. I don't know the story. So I want to read this card later on. Thank you very much, Donald. I really, really appreciate that. That is super special. Let's see if that'll stay put. All right, what do we got here? Well, first I got an Ichiro card. Ichiro from the Seattle Mariners. Cool. I don't have any Ichiro cards. I have a few, and I don't believe I've got that one. So, and these are magnets. Oh, very cool. Magnets, James 1:17 and Romans 6:23. Yep. Awesome. Thank you, Donald. That's what Christmas is all about. Absolutely. Thank you so, so much. All right, I'm going to check the chat, and then I'm going to crack open my update and call it a day. KB's with us. Sorry, KB, you missed it. You might be the 16th or 26th or something with the 6. KB, Mountain Elkanon appreciates you, trust me. KB, hey hats, gotta go watch Elf. Oh, okay, KB, enjoy the movie. That's a fun movie. It's one of very few Will Ferrell movies I can tolerate. Hey, Carter's kid, Steve, I'm so glad you showed up. Because I've got that Bieber card to show you. I had it set aside in case you entered in here. We're kind of wrapping things up here. We're coming up on the end of 2 hours, but I still have a box of 2019 update. Let me pull this out that I'm going to open up here in a second. But, Mountain. Okay, Carter, kids, I'm sorry, I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second. I wanted to show this to Mountain Gorilla. I want to clarify something here that me and Mountain Gorilla have been dealing with. Mountain, if you're watching, can you see the screen? I figured it out, Mountain. The Braves have Terry Pendleton. The Padres have Gary Templeton. The proof is in the pudding. There's no arguing about it anymore. And when I say arguing, it's not me and Mountain Gorilla arguing amongst each other. It's me arguing against myself. Because I would get so tongue-tied and confused over these two, I could never get them out right. So, Terry Pendleton played with the Braves. Gary Templeton played with the Padres. If you guys have seen my last couple live streams, I have fought this issue just with myself, and I've embarrassed myself to the point where I said, next time I go live, I got to prove to Mountain Gorilla that I'm not crazy or insane. The names are similar, but they're very different people. So, yeah, Carter, I'm sure you know the history of these guys. I kept talking about my favorite player for I shouldn't say favorite player. One of my favorite players for the Padres. And sometimes I would say Gary Pendleton. I would say Terry Templeton. I even said Craig Templeton a couple times. I would just get so confused. So there you go. Terry Pendleton and Gary Templeton. There. Now I can sleep well tonight. Got that out of the way. Okay. Gorilla. I didn't see you chime in there. I don't know if you saw it, but I hope you can catch it. All right. This is for Steve. Steve, I don't know. I'm probably going to hold on to this card for a while yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I will remember your interest in it if the time comes. But this is the Shane Bieber card that, at least the one I know about, that caught all the hype with the name. So it's a stadium club. Shane Bieber with the Indians. And on the back, his name is correct. However, when you get down to the text in the body of it, it reads, until Bieber did it in 2018. Here, I'll zoom in a little closer. No Indians pitcher in 54 years had logged 6 or more strikeouts in each of his first 3 big league appearances. Justin was particularly comfortable on the road. So Justin, right there in the middle, is the error. And I don't know if they corrected it or not, to be honest with you. All I know is that his name is Shane, and they called him Justin. So there you go. For the record, now it's official. It's been recorded for all of posterity. Shane Bieber was called Justin on his Stadium Club card. And that's a 2019, I believe. Yep, 2019. Okay. So we've got 10 still, so we're still in the double digits. I'm going to crack open this box because here's what I always do. On Take It Back Tuesdays, I always do old stuff, but then I always finish off with new stuff because a lot of times the old stuff can leave you just hanging, so to speak. Your wife laughed at that one. Yeah. In fact, I saw an interview. I don't know if you saw it, the interview they had with Shane Bieber. I saw it just this morning or last night on the MLB Network. But they asked him about that. I guess when they did the throwback jersey games this last season, and they changed their name on their back to whatever nickname they wanted to be, Shane Bieber on the back of his uniform had the name Not Justin. That's what it said on the back of his jersey, Not Justin. And so he was asked about that in a post-game interview, and he said he's not related to Justin in any way that he knows of. He's not a huge fan, and he's never met him, but maybe they'll meet one of these days, since they both are connected via this baseball card. So, I've procrastinated long enough. I'm dying to get into this. Mountain Gorilla had a lot of fun opening this up last week. I picked this up at my local card shop. I was not able to find this at Walmart or Target or anything like that, but I did get it from my local card shop. And this will be my first box of Topps Chrome Update. So this is a early Christmas present to myself, I guess you'd call it. You know, they do. They give you a big old box for that. I mean, literally, look at that. That's what you get out of this big old honking box. It's a nice box, don't get me wrong. I think it's just a little excessive for what you get in it. All right. Hey, thanks, Chattown. Appreciate it. Yeah, go have dinner. It's Christmas Eve. I'm going to wrap this up quickly so I can go have dinner with my family and do our traditional Christmas Eve services and traditions and things like that. So let's see how many packs we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. And I'm just going to open them from top to bottom because that's the way they came. Isaac is right. Let's get some fire. I know, right? I hope. Well, I'll tell you right off the bat, guys. Just from what I see, it's a Puig, but it's a numbered Puig. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's something to look forward to here in this pack. So we got a numbered card right off the top here. Let's see. We got Lane Thomas with the Cardinals. Jonathan Schoop with the Twins. Oh, okay. So it's a double Puig. They look identical from this perspective. I don't see any variation color or anything. However, one is numbered and one isn't. Is there a difference, guys? Do you know? Between the actual look of the card? Like, is one... Am I missing something? Isaac says foil. Well, they both... Maybe it's the bright light. Oh, well... Okay, the foil is actually on the unnumbered card. The rainbow color's coming off on this one. I don't know if you guys can see the rainbow in it. Yeah, rainbow in the right hand. Oh, that is the numbered card. My bad. I mistook that. Okay, so, all right. I'm overcomplicating this. I think the light over my shoulder is so bright, it was kind of like drowning out the rainbow. Actually, I had to tilt it away from the light to get the right image. So that's cool. Thank you guys for pointing that out. Oh, we got a family business, Ripken Jr. on the back, so we got that to look forward to. I need to quit opening them that way because it's spoiling the surprise. Mitch Keller for the Pirates. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. Oh, Francisco Lindor, very nice. And there's that Cal Ripken Jr. family business card. And it's got a little refraction going on too in the background. So I do have a bit of a family business collection set aside, so I'll set that one aside. All right, I'm gonna open up this next pack backwards. There. Wilson Contreras of the Chicago Cubs. Austin Riley, very nice. Rookie debut card for the Braves. Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox, very nice. And Lucas Giolito with the White Sox. So that was a White Sox pack there. Two very good White Sox players. All right, gotta do this special. All right. Hey, shout out to Ken's Cardboard there. We got Charlie Blackmon with the Colorado Rockies. Zach Britton with the Yankees. Hunter Pence. I like that card. Mixture of Gatorade and water from the two different coolers with the Rangers. And Ricky Henderson, 150 years of baseball. A little refractor rainbow going on in the background. Very nice. Charlie Blackmon, he's here. Where? Like where? Like in Phoenix? Or just in my hand? All right. Oh, that one tore on me. All right, Brian Reynolds, rookie card for the Pirates. YouTube it. Okay. I'll do that. Brian Reynolds with the Pirates. Oh, Kevin Biggio, very nice. Very nice. Vlad Jr., there we go. Ding, ding, ding. Everybody loves their Vlad. And a Freddie Freeman, another very nice card with the Braves. Freddie Freeman. Very cool. 2 to go. If we're going to get an auto or some special insert that would be dubbed a hit, should be happening here in the next 2 packs, I hope. Oh, tore that pack up. All right. Michael Brantley. Shout out to Tats. He loves his Astros. So Michael Brantley. Trevor Story. Shout out to Ken's Cardboard. Okay, I see the link there, Chris. I'll check it out afterwards. Thanks, bud. Michael Chavis with the Red Sox. And I see some special card in the background there. Pedro Martinez, another family business card. So that's 2 family businesses we've gotten out of this box. I'll probably end up going back and sleeving up the majority of these cards and top loading them. All right. What do they say? Last pack mojo. This is it. Go Astros. Bang bang or no bang bang. Well, if it's an off speed, I'm gonna get a bang bang. Do I want an off speed or do I want a fastball here? Throw me a curve. That's what I want. Throw me a curve. So hit the drum. Bang bang. All right, here we go. Last pack. Mike Yastrzemski. You know what, guys? I do not own a Yaz card. This is my very first Yaz card I've ever owned. That is cool. Finally, I got one. Oops, sorry. See, I got so excited I bumped the camera. Cool. Sean Anderson with the Giants. And Austin Riley. And our last card of the box is going to be a Nate Lowe. Nate Lowe with the Rays. But hey, I got me a nice refractor Puig. And I finally got a Yaz. Took a while, but I finally got one. So let me sleeve him up, and then I'm going to say my goodbyes because it's Christmas Eve. Papa J will be happy for you. Oh, because Yaz? Yeah, I know, right? Gotta love those Giants. So, well, we just hit the 2-hour mark, so that's pretty good. Let me don my D-backs cap here and turn the camera around and guys, let me turn off this backlight. Let me set this where you can see me a little bit better. So, anywho, here we are. We still got 10 people in the chat. I appreciate every one of you guys for spending some time, especially on Christmas Eve, to coming in and hanging out with us here in the chat, watching some cards being opened. Congratulations to the winners. I'll get those packs sent out hopefully by Thursday, if I can find the time tomorrow amongst the other activities to get them packaged up. But I'll get those to you out as soon as I possibly can, I promise. So I just want to end with a proper salutation. I love every one of you guys. I appreciate your support of my channel. Please like the video, subscribe to me if you're not already, and hit the bell so you get notification every time I go live. And remember, guys, this of all days is the reason for the season. Christmas Eve, tomorrow being Christmas, the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. That's what it's all about. Without that, everything would be pointless in life. So thanks for just the time spent with me on this special day. I love you guys. Wish you all a wonderful Merry Christmas tomorrow. God bless you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.